Singapore has set the benchmark in environmental excellence and is one step closer to our bold vision of becoming a global environmental hub.
To ensure environmental sustainability in the long term, we actively involve and collaborate with our local and international communities and industries in our programs and policies.
Develop forward-looking environmental and water policies, standards and programs.
Provide and enhance efficient and reliable environmental and water infrastructure and services.
Build an excellent organization that values its people and customers.
But above all, it requires the commitment and dedication of our people, working together, delivering and sustaining a clean and healthy environment and water resources for all in Singapore. Climate change is one global threat that demands collective efforts, and the active engagement of local and international communities as well as the industry is critical. The National Climate Change Strategy reaffirms our commitment towards global environmental protection by outlining our efforts to better understand our vulnerabilities to climate change and the adaptive measures required to address these issues. It has also identified energy efficiency as a key strategy to mitigate greenhouse gas emissions.
The key achievement of E2PO in 2007 was the development of the Energy Efficiency Master Plan, also known as E2 Singapore. It aims to increase the adoption of energy-efficient technologies and measures, develop capability to drive and sustain energy efficiency, raise awareness to stimulate energy-efficient behaviour amongst the public, as well as to support R&D in energy-efficient technologies.
Leading the way, public sector buildings achieved $2.6 million in annual savings, and the Energy Smart Building Labelling Scheme was extended to hotels. 98 companies received funding from the Energy Efficiency Improvement Assistance Scheme, which will generate $25 million in energy cost savings. Consumers will also benefit from the extension of the mandatory energy labelling scheme to air conditioners and refrigerators.
In the beginning of 2007, we detected a rapid switch in the predominant dengue serotype in the laboratory and warned us of an impending outbreak. The lab-based dengue surveillance was made possible with an island-wide network of general practitioners and our in-house lab capability. This, together with cohesive agency collaboration and aggressive vector measures on the ground, successfully interrupted the chikungunya outbreak.
I think in 2007, we have achieved much in fighting dengue. There are two main factors that have contributed to our success. The first one, at the heart of our dengue control program, I think is a group of very committed men and women. The other factor that contributes a lot is their very good laboratory surveillance and research capabilities.
On the roads, the Green Vehicle Rebate was well received, with the number of green vehicles jumping to 1,500 from 200 over the last 2 years. There was significant improvement in the indoor air quality after the smoking ban was extended to entertainment venues, with positive responses from both businesses and patrons. NEA also promoted industry's recycling infrastructure and signed the first voluntary packaging agreement for the F&B industry to reduce waste at source. To date, 62 hawker centres have benefited from the Hawker Centres Upgrading Programme. And in commemoration, a first-of-its-kind book featuring Singapore's ubiquitous hawker centres was launched in December.
With the completion of the Marina Barrage and 2 new reservoirs, our catchment area will grow from half to 2/3 of Singapore's land area.
To be completed this year, the Marina Barrage has already won admirers. It received both the ASEAN Outstanding Engineering Achievement and IES Prestigious Engineering Award. The tender for building the largest new water factory, Changi New Water, has been awarded to Sembcorp. With a capacity of 50 million gallons per day by 2010, it will be sufficient to meet 30% of Singapore's water consumption needs.
Some of the achievements that we have gone through in FY07 include the major publicity round that we had with all the roving exhibitions, the game shows. Another thing that we have was the Kolom Air demonstration project. The residents there have taken very well to the project and we are very pleased with it.
In becoming a global hydro hub, we have been developing our efforts in the respective 3 pillars: technology R&D, cluster development and internationalization. Singapore water industry clinched major overseas projects in key markets such as China and Middle East. The MOU signed between MEWR and PRC Ministry of Construction MOC, leading to a wastewater and water demonstration project in Zhangjiagang, China.
Last year, PUB was awarded the Stockholm Industry Water Award for its achievement in water management. And last year, we hosted the IWA, or International Water Association, Leading Edge Technology Conference here in Singapore. The International Water Association will use their regional office, which is based at PUB's Water Hub, to serve the region. So we are gradually seeing Singapore not just as a hub for the water companies, but also for international water organizations to operate out from. So come this year, June, we will create the global platform for water solutions, the Singapore International Water Week.
Singapore's proactive international stance also extends to the tackling of the haze threat with the Regional Transboundary Haze Agreement. Similarly, under the Jambi-Singapore collaboration, a master plan has been developed to deal with land and forest fires, and our officers have begun conducting training workshops for the Jambi officials. We continue our effort in engaging the local community to play its critical role in creating a clean and green environment for all.
The revamped Clean and Green Singapore was a great success. More than 20,000 participants attended the 2-day Jamboree at Bishan Park. We also saw 175 schools participating in the annual Schools Carnival.
Engaging the youth and young. The message of resource conservation was spread through community events such as Recycling Day, School Recycling Program and Bring Your Own Bag Day. Through outreach and educational programs like the 10-litre challenge, our daily per capita domestic water consumption has been lowered from 165 litres in 2003 to 157 litres today.
The thing we are doing on Punggol South CDEC is to distribute anti-litter leaflet to residents residing along Sungai Serangoon to educate them the importance to keep our waterway clean.
PUB has supported the initiatives by helping the Punggol South CDEC to adopt the Sungai Serangoon River. Working with private sector,
NEA has been very proactive and engaged the corporate organisation. And this Adopt a School program immediately provides Senoko a platform to reach a school. From the spin-off, Senoko actually went into National Weather Study Project. Without the assistance of MOE as well as NEA and NEWR, we could not go further than them.
Outstanding environmental champions like Mr. Tan Gi Po, Professor Leo Tan, and city developments were awarded the prestigious President's Award for Environment in 2007. The Watermark Award and Eco-Friend Award was set up to recognise the significant contributions made by our local community.
People are our greatest asset. To develop them to their fullest potential, we have put in place a framework for training, secondment and rotation. Apart from professional development, we also actively promote work-life harmony to build a motivated workforce.
The Ministry strove for new milestones in our quest for organisational excellence, and our efforts and initiatives have been recognised by many awards and accolades. Singapore's vision of becoming a city of gardens and water will not be possible without the valuable contribution each of you made over the past year. Thank you for your untiring efforts and single-mindedness in meeting the challenges ahead, continuing to create a sustainable, world-class city for all Singaporeans.